Hello everyone, Austin48 here. Today we're back on the Brantsteele Hunger Games Simulator, but today we're going to be doing a simulation of 100 Fortnite characters. Yep. So I'm just going to go through them briefly. So we've got 6 recruits. I can't even remember any more of the male ones apart from Jonesy and Carlos, I'm afraid. And then we have the enforcers, the Dead Burger, the Pizza Pit, the Taco Guys, I don't remember what it's called, the Ice Queen and the Ice King, the other way around of course, Roast Lord and Blaze, Storm Racer and Pit Stop, Midas and Marigold, Sky and Brutus, Meow Schools, Kit, Ocean and Journey, 8-Ball and Remedy, Cameo and Cloud Striker, Chaos Agent and Chaos Origins. That's the younger version of Chaos Agent. The Burning Wolf and Zero? Jules and Scrapnote Jules. Scratch, TNT Tina, Totson Chick, Hazard, Serana, Ruby, Boardwalk Ruby, Midsummer Midas, Beach Jules, Crystal, Scuba Crystal, Peely, Fish Stick, Dr. Sloan, Gunner, Huntmaster Saber, Ronin, Special Forces, Rook, Hugo, Envoy, or Janice, whatever you want to call her. Foundation, the Origin, the Scientist, the Visitor, the Paradigm, Agent Jones. I'm using the concept art for them because, well, I want them to be equal. Do you imagine the Order? That's still not confirmed that her name is the Order, but I like to think it is. Cuddle Team Leader, Metal Team Leader, Lil Whip, the Brat, Mancake, Bayo Bros? The Cube Queen, Storm King, Cube Assassin, Geometric, Chimera, Zerg and Choppy, Joey, Human Built, Golden Cube, Rebooted Cube. Don't know why I made them the same district, because they're pretty much enemies. Sunny, Core, Charlotte, Torin, Lara Croft, Kratos, Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Star-Lord, Gamora, Batman Zero, Catwoman Zero, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy. The Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Ghost Enforcer runs away. Human Bill, Recruit Carlos, fight for a bag. Recruit Carlos strangles Human Bill with the straps and runs. The Origin runs away. Foundation runs away. Captain Marvel snatches a pair of size. The Imagined runs away. Catwoman Zero takes a spear. The Brat takes a handful of throwing knives. Blaze grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Dr. Sloan runs away from the corner. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. Oh boy! Remedy sets an explosion off, killing Shadow Enforcer, Marigold, Zero, and Pit Stop. Wow. A quadruple kill for Remedy. Golden Cube finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Crystal finds a canteen full of water. The Order runs away. Zerg and Choppy runs away. Could be here a while. Mandalorian runs away with a light and some rope. Hugo finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Sunny shoots an arrow at Ocean, misses and kills Ladder instead. Tomato Head runs away. Charlotte runs away. Kratos rips the mace out of Meow School's hands. Sizzle, Boba Fett, Recruit Ramirez, and the Ice Queen share everything they gathered before running. The Paradigm runs away. Captain America runs into and hides. Beef Boss snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. The Cube Queen grabs a sword. Visitor runs into and hides. Maybe he finds Captain America, I don't know. Recruit Rio snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Gamora decapitates Mancake with a sword. Cube Assassin, the Scientist, and Bayo Bros work together to get as many supplies as possible. Envoy sets an explosion off, killing Torin and Fish Stick. Chaos Origins runs away. Cloud Striker runs away. Midas runs away. Batman Zero finds a bow, some arrows in the quiver. Scratch runs away. Special Forces runs away. The Ice King runs away. Chick runs away with a lighter and some rope. Rook takes a handful of throwing knives. Cuddle Team Leaders Storm King and Scuba Crystal start fighting. Storm King runs away as Cuddle Team Leader kills Scuba Crystal. Wow. 8-Ball snatches a bottle out on a rag. Rebooted Cube grabs the backpack, not realizing it's empty. Chimera throws a knife into Toxin's chest. PD runs away. Recruit Jonesy runs away. Cameo runs away. Core runs away. The Burning Wolf finds a canteen full of water. Graco scares Ronin away. Recruit Banshee takes a handful of throwing knives. Ruby runs away. Jules and Scrapmat Jules fight for a bag. Jules gives up and retreats. No love between the potential snapshots of Jules. Sorana runs away. Poison Ivy runs away. Journey severely slices Huntmaster Saber with a sword. So much for the so-called legend. Sky breaks Kit's nose for a basket of bread. Midsummer Midas runs away. Hazard runs away. Chaos Agent runs away. Agent Jones runs away. Brutus runs away. Harley Quinn runs away. Star-Lord runs away. Geometric Scare Storm Racer away. The Whip runs away. Joey snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Beach Jules runs away. TNT Tina retrieves a trident. Recruit Emmy runs away. Christina runs away. Roast Lord runs away. Lara Croft runs away. Wardrobe Ruby runs away. Metal Team Leader runs away. Gunner runs away. So yeah. Day 1. Catwoman Zero is pricked by thorns while picking berries with the Visitor, Scrapmat Jules, and Zug and Choppy hunt for other tributes. Captain America receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Tomato Head runs away from Crystal. Rook kills Agent Jones with a hatchet. Wow. Guess Rook discovers that Agent Jones is a traitor. Midas receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Chaos Origins receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sorana questions her sanity. The Paradigm sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Joey diverts Bulwark Ruby's attention and runs away. Harley Quinn receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The Brat tries to sleep through the entire day. Kratos searches for a water source. Storm Racer and Cloud Striker hunt for other tributes. Hazard injures herself. The Ice Queen questions her sanity. Midsummer Midas questions his sanity. Brutus steals from the Foundation while he isn't looking. Meow School searches for firewood. Star-Lord's trap kills Gunner! Wow. Mandalorian travels higher ground. Charlotte receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Chick steals from Jules while she isn't looking. The Scientist and Christina hunt for other tributes. Recruit Ramirez makes a slingshot. 8-Ball searches for a water source. Sky begs for Ruby to kill her. She refuses, keeping Sky alive. Special Forces receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Cameo throws a knife into the Order's head. Wow. Peely, the imagines TNT Tina and Recruit Carlos raid Storm King's camp while he is hunting. Chaos Agent questions his sanity. Quite a lot of people are doing that. Core dies from an infection. Chimera hunts for other tributes. Dr. Sloan begs for the Origin to kill her. He refuses, keeping Dr. Sloan alive. And why would you do that? Just saying. Hugo and Beef Boss walk together for the day. The Cube Queen explores the arena. Lil Whip searches for a water source. Kit tries to spearfish with a trident. Gamora, Bear Bros, Remedy, Sizzle, and Cuddle Team Leader hunt for other tributes. For the effect, Recruit Jonesy, Recruit Rio, Sunny, and rebooted Cubes hunt for other tributes. Journey dies from an infection. Blaze kills Roast Lord while he is resting. Not Rust Lord. This is like the Blaze series counterpart of Rust Lord. Anyway, moving on. Poison Ivy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Metal Team Leader receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Scratch overhears the Ice King and Captain Marvel talking in the distance. Marvel? Yeah, whatever. Ghost and Force explores the arena. Graco practices archery. Golden Cube makes a wooden spear. Ronin chases the Burning Wolf. Recruit Banshee attacks Beach Jules, which she manages to escape. Recruit Emmy collects fruit from a tree. Cube Assassin, Batman Zero, Geometric, and Lara Croft hunt for other tributes. Envoy dies of dysentery. Ocean practices her archery. 19 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Human Bill, Shadow Enforcer, Marigold, Syria, Pit Stop, Leda, whatever. Mancake, Torin, Bishtick, Scuba Crystal, Toxin, Hunt, Master Saber, Agent Jones, Gunner, The Order, Core, Journey, Roast Lord, and Envoy. Night 1. Blaze convinces Special Forces to snuggle with her. Zerg and Shoppy, Joey, Midsummer Riders, and Recruit Banshee tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Yes, I have saved this season, so I know who wins. You guys don't, so hey. I'm not going to spoil that, don't worry. Rebooted Cube and Charlotte had a warmth. Star-Lord, Serana, and Recruit Rio cheerfully sing songs together. Recruit Emmy cries herself to sleep. Hazard and the Cube Queen hold hands. Harley Quinn destroys Bayo Bro's supplies while he's asleep. The Foundation climbs a tree to rest. Jules receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Captain America receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Brutus, Lil Whip, Captain Marvel, Q Assassin, and the Imagined sleep in shifts. Kratos falls into a frozen lake and drowns. The Visitor cameo and 8-Ball discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Gamora, Sky, and Scrap Nut Jules discuss the games and what happen in the morning. Storm King quietly hums. Cuddle Team Leader receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Beach Jules receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sizzle, Metal Team Leader, and Remedy cheerfully sing songs together. The Paradigm sets up camp for the night. Midas and Graco run into each other and decides a truce for the night. Catwoman Zero questions her sanity. Ronan, the Ice King, TNT Tina, and Boba Fett sleep in shifts. Beef Boss cries himself to sleep. Ruby cooks her food before putting her fire out. Golden Cube questions his sanity. The Brat sets up camp for the night. The Burning Wolf receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Kit receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Storm Racer lets Scratch into his shelter. Ford, Ruby, Hugo, and Recruit Jonesy cheerfully sing songs together. The Origins unable to start a fire and sleeps about warmth. Geometric thinks about home. Poison Ivy goes to sleep. Christina thinks about home. Dr. Slane passes out from exhaustion. Chaos Agent receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Chaos Origins defeats Chick in a spite but spares her life. Peely, Cloud Striker, the Scientist, and Meow School sleep in shifts. Recruit Ramirez, Recruit Carlos, Tomato Head, Crystal, and Chimera sleep in shifts. The Ice Queen climbs a tree to rest. Sunny destroys Ghost Enforcer supplies while he's asleep. Laura Croft cooks her food before putting her fire out. Rook, Mandalorian, and Batman Zero sleep in shifts. Ocean loses sight of where she is. Day 2. The Foundation picks flowers. I wonder why he would do that. Gamora goes hunting. Scrapnut Jules camouflages herself in the bushes. Captain America runs away from Harley Quinn. 8-Ball explores the arena. Cloud Striker silently snaps Recruit Emmy's neck. Crystal chases Mandalorian. Batman Zero collects food from a tree. Hazard steals some special forces while he isn't looking. Sunny sets an explosion off, killing Storm Racer, the Cube Queen, and Brutus. Graco sprains his ankle while running away from Boba Fett. Meowscles makes a slingshot. Cuddle Team Leader discovers a cave. Dr. Slane falls into a pit and dies. Well, yeah. Cube Assassin thinks about home. Chimera discovers a cave. The Origin stalks Laura Croft. The Paradigm sprains her ankle while running away from the whip. Serana, Metal Team Leader Ronan, and Jules hunt for other tributes. Blaze pushes the Brat off a cliff during a knife fight. Scratch bashes Chick's head in with a mace. The beaten Cube steals from Rook while she isn't looking. Captain Marvel camouflages herself in the bushes. Christina chases Tomato. The Burning Wolf fishes. Midas dies from hypothermia. Well, I guess he turned all the things that could have warmed him up into gold, which is kind of useless. Chaos Origins kills Hugo as he tries to run. I'm not sure if I missed that board at Ruby, but I'm going to say it again. If I haven't missed her out. Bullfrog Ruby goes hunting. P discovers a cave. Recruit Ramirez questions her sanity. Star-Lord camouflages himself in the bushes. Kit discovers a cave. Sizzle discovers a river. Sky diverts Remedies' attention and runs away. Recruit Jonesy begs for Zug and Chopper to kill him. They refuse, keeping Recruit Jonesy alive. Yes, I made Zug and Chopper a pair in the settings. So that's why they got the they pronoun. The Imagined and Ruby split up to search for resources. Beef Boss explores the arena. Storm King kills Beach Jules for her supplies. Recruit Rio scares Cameo off. Charlotte scares Recruit Carlos off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Charlotte would be quite scary. Ocean makes a wooden spear. The Ice King receives fresh food and an unknown sponsor. Geometric strangles the golden cube with a rope. Ice Queen, Catwoman Zero, Midsummer Miners and the Visitor hunt for attributes. Joe receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. The Scientist kills Chaos Agent for his supplies. Recruit Banshee tries to spearfish with a trident. Poison Ivy sets an explosion off, killing TNT Tina and Bayo Bros. Ghost Enforcer receives fresh from an unknown sponsor. 15 cannon shots can be heard in distance. Kratos, Recruit Amy, Storm Racer, the Cube Queen, Brutus, Dr. Sloan, the Brat, Chick, Midas, Hugo, Beach Jules, the Golden Cube, Chaos Agent, TNT Tina, and Bayo Bros. Maybe I should use the non-binary pronouns for the cubes. It's too late to be worrying about that for now. Recruit Carlos, Cameo, and Scratch sleeping shifts. Rebuta Cube climbs a tree to rest while he's as big as multiple trees. Sky cries herself to sleep. P.D. Jules, Captain Marvel, and Poison Ivy sleeping shifts. The Visitor tries to sing himself to sleep. Charlotte cooks her food before putting her fire out. Crystal begs for Gamora to kill her. She refuses, keeping Crystal alive. Catwoman Zero stays awake all night. Beef Boss convinces Cloud Striker to snuggle with him. Sizzle decapitates Zug and Chopper with a sword. As Beef Boss convinces someone to snuggle with him, his female counterpart kills someone. Kit, the Foundation, Remedy and Star-Lord form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Wow. Boba Fett is awoken by nightmares. 8-Ball loses sight where he is. The Ice Queen, Lil Whip, Graco, and Recruit Rio sleeping shifts. Cube Assassin looks at the night sky. Special Forces receives clean water from unknown sponsor. The Origin receives medical supplies from unknown sponsor. Geometric climbs a tree to rest. The Ice King, Blaze, Mandalorian, The Paradigm, and Lara Croft sleeping shifts. Why do I keep calling her Laura Croft? It's Lara, not Laura. Stupid. Stop it. Tomato Head, Midsummer Miners, Meow Schools, and Hazard sleep shifts. Recruit Banshee cooks the food while putting her fire out. Recruit Ramirez screams for help. Metal Team Leader thinks about winning. Recruit Jonesy attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Cardinal Team Leader spears Ocean in the abdomen. Harley Quinn screams for help. Forward Ruby convinces the Imagined to snuggle with her. Christina starts a Rook severely injures Captain America and leaves him to die. Scrapnut Jules goes to sleep. Ronin and Sunny sleep in shifts. Chimera, Storm King, the Scientist, and Ghost Enforcer sleep in shifts. Chaos Origins receives a hatchet from an sponsor. Serena and Batman Zero tell stories about themselves to each other. Ruby, Joey, and the Burning Wolf sleep in shifts. Day 3. The Visitor sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Sunny receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Batman Zero dies from hunger. Rook stalks Scrap Night Jules. Recruit Rio discovers the river. Meow Schools explores the arena. The Imagined cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. The Ice King attacks Christina, but she manages to escape. Sorry, my pronunciation is so bad today. I'm really tired. The Origin searches for firewood. Lara Croft begs for Boardwalk Ruby to kill her. She refuses, keeping Lara Croft alive. I keep doing that. Ghost Enforcer, Catwoman Zero, Graco, and Ronin hunt for other tributes. Jules begs for Chimera to kill her. He refuses, keeping Jules alive. Boba Fett attacks Crystal, but she manages to escape. Charlotte begs for Lil Whip to kill her. He refuses, keeping Charlotte alive. Poison Ivy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sky makes a slingshot. The Paradigm sees smoke rising from distance, but decides not to investigate. Yes, I'm really sorry, this video is probably going to take a long time. Storm King sees smoke rising in distance, decides not to investigate. Recruit Jonesy and Joey split up to search for resources. Recruit Banshee camouflages herself in the bushes. Metal Team Leader makes a slingshot. Chaos Origins goes hunting. Recruit Carlos receives clean water from an unknown sponsor amid some Midas fishes. Recruit Ramirez receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Scratch fishes. Geometric such as firewood. Beefboss sprains his ankle running away from the Ice Queen. Gamora camouflages herself in the bushes. The Burning Wolf goes hunting. PD tends to keep Assassin's wounds. Tomato Head camouflages himself in the bushes. Cuddle Team Leader chases 8-Ball. Cameo is picked by thorns while picking berries. Special Forces tries to sleep for the entire day. Captain Marvel sees an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Mandalorians picked by thorns while picking berries. Cloud Striker picks flowers. Ruby kills Rebuted Cube with a hatchet. Hazard tends to Harley Quinn's wounds. Blaze accidentally steps on a landmine. The Scientist hunts for other tributes. Sizzle tries to spearfish with a trident. And Serana thinks about home. Okay. So 11 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Zug and Choppy Kit, the Foundation. Remedy, Star-Lord, Ocean. Captain America. Batman Zero, the Imagined Rebuted Cube, and Blaze. So, Night 3, Meow Schools, Recruit Jonesy, and Storm King sleep in shifts. Cuddle Team Leader passes out from exhaustion. Sunny begs for the Ice Queen to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Sunny. Crystal begs for the... No. Crystal climbs a tree to rest. The Scientist tries to sing himself to sleep. Captain Marvel and Bifrost tell stories about themselves to each other. Poison Ivy and Rook sleep in shifts. Chimera defeats Tomato Head in a fight that spares his life. Recruit Banshee looks at the night sky. Cloud Striker, Joey, Burning Wolf, and Ruby tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Special Forces unable to start fires suits about war. Metal Team Leader climbs a tree to rest. 8-Ball, Cube Assassin, Boba Fett, and Scratch tell each other stories to lighten the mood. Ghost stories, yeah. Harley Quinn tries to sing herself to sleep. Geometric thinks about home. Ronan is awakened by nightmares. Recruit Ramirez kills Catwoman Zero, she tries to run. Recruit Carl, Sizzle, and Cameo sleep in shifts. Sky and Bulbert Ruby huddle for warmth. Scrap Knight Jules attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Ice King loses sight where he is. Lara Croft quietly hums. Ghost Enforcer, the other Enforcer, dies from an infection after Shadow Enforcer got killed in an explosion set off by Remedy. Yeah. Okay. Chaos Origins receives a hatchment under the sponsor. Lil Whip and the Origin sleeping shifts. Hazard, I almost called her Cameo. Yes, that's how tired I am. Hazard stays awake all night. Christina sees a fire but stays hidden. Charlotte, the Paradigm, Jules, and Mandalorian tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Serena receives a hatchment under the sponsor. PD thinks about home. Grapho cushions his sanity. Recruit Rio loses sight where she is. Gamora receives a hatchment under the sponsor. Mr. Midas comes to to rest, and the Vista starts a fire. So day 4, the Scientist makes a wooden spear. Special Forces overhears Meowscles and Hazard talking in the distance. Recruit Carlos begs for Sizzle to kill him. She refuses, keeping Recruit Carlos alive. Boba Fett discovers a cave. 8-Ball receives a clean water from an sponsor. Cameo, Charlotte, Sky, Recruit Banshee, and the Ice Queen track down and kill the Burning Wolf. Cloud Striker makes him from Spear. Midsummer Madness diverts middle team leader's attention and runs away. Recruit Rio, Chimera, and the Origin hunt for other tributes. Graco goes hunting. Harley Quinn explores the arena. Bulwark Ruby travels to higher ground. Lara Croft steals from PD while he isn't looking. No, I almost called him Graco. Lil Whip searches for water source. Ruby the Paradigm and Joey get into a fight. Ruby triumphantly kills them both. Recruit Ramirez, Captain Marvel, Geometric, Gamora, and Jules track down and kill Rook. Mandalorian attacks Cuddle team leader, but she manages to escape. Ronin dies from thirst. Serana scares Chaos Origins off. The Visitor and Tomato Head split up such resources. The Ice King sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Scrapnut Jules pursues a hatch from unknown sponsor. Recruit Jonesy tries to sleep through the entire day. Christina makes with a spear. Poison Ivy chases Scratch. Crystal injures herself. Storm King and Beef Boss work together for the day. Cube Assassin discovers the river. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sunny, Crapman 1-0, Ghost Enforcer, Burning Wolf, Paradigm, Joey, Rook, and Ronin. Night 4. Gamora receives fresh from an unknown sponsor. Midsummer Midas screams for help. Recruit Carlos and Sizzle huddle for warmth. Recruit Jonesy receives fresh food and an unknown sponsor. Recruit Banshee and Boba Fett talk about the tribute still alive. The Origin, Serana, and Sky discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Christina and the Ice King sleep in shifts. Special Forces pursues clean water from an unknown sponsor. Storm King and Charlotte tell stories about themselves to each other. Cuddle Team Leader and Meow Schools talk about the troops still alive. Recruit Rio stabs Captain Marvel in the back with a trident. Cube Assassin falls into a pit and dies. Cameo and Scratch hold hands. The Ice Queen defeats Chimera in a fight that spares his life. The Scientist sees a fire but stays hidden. Mandalorian receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Harley Quinn attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Chaos Origins receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Beef Boss receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. PD tends for his wounds. Geometric loses sight where she is. Baldrick, Ruby, Lil Whip, and Ruby discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. And Lara Croft falls into a pit and dies. Crystal tends to her wounds. Metal Team Leader and the Visitor run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Tomato Head lets Graco into his shelter. 8-Ball Hazard, Cloud Striker Jules, and Recruit Ramirez sleep in shifts. Poison Ivy destroys Scrapnut Jules' supplies while she is asleep. Day 5. The Ice Queen tries to sleep for... I almost called her Ice Cream. Ice Queen tries to sleep for the entire day. Recruit Jonesy attempts to climb a tree, but falls on the Ice King, killing them both. Recruit Vio picks flowers. Midsummer Midas chases Boba Fett. The Metal Team Leader explores the arena. The Scientist questions his sanity. Oh boy. Cloud Striker, Beef Boss, and Geometric unsuccessfully ambush Recruit Ramirez, Sizzle, and Hazard, who killed them instead. Harley Quinn and Crystal fight Ruby and PD. Ruby and PD survive. Cuddle Team Leader discovers a cave. Poison Ivy tends to the Whip's wounds. Tomato Head scares Jules off. Sky is pricked by thorns while picking berries. The Storm King constructs a shack. Graco discovers a cave. Charlotte decapitates Scratch with a sword. Gamora runs away from Scrapnut Jules. The Visitor is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Chaos Origin receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Mandalorian injures himself. Cameo takes the Origin's food, killing him. Christina stabs Recruit Banshee while her back is turned. Recruit Carlos injures himself. Meowscles pits flowers. Special Forces tries to spearfish but tried. Serrano's pit by thorns while picking berries. Chimera and 8-Ball hunt for other tributes. And Baldrick Ruby picks flowers. 13 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Captain Marvel, Cube Assassin, Lara Croft. So annoying. Recruit Jonesy, the Ice King, Cloud Striker, Beef Boss, Geometric, Harley Quinn, Crystal, Scratch, the Origin, and Recruit Banshee. Night 5, Meowscles and Recruit Carlos sleeping shifts. The scientist, Jules, the Ice Queen, and Cameo tell each other to ghost stories to lighten the mood. 8-Ball receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Boba Fett, Serrano, Cuddle Team Leader, and Recruit Ramirez sleeping shifts. Midsummer Midas provides himself to sleep. Lil Whip bashes Ruby's head in with a mace. Special Forces cooks his food before putting his fire out. Mandalorian thinks about winning. Sizzle goes to sleep. Healy destroys Chaos Origins supplies while he's asleep. Gamora tries to sing herself to sleep. Metal Team Leader Poison Ivy has its sleeping shifts. Sky fends Charlotte the Visitor and Grack away from her fire. Scrapnut Jules sets up camp for the night. Tomato Head tracks down and kills Christina. You can't win a war between yourself and a Dirt Burger if you keep killing your own people, Tomato Head. Warwick Ruby is unable to start a fire and sees out warmth. Chimera quietly hums. Recruit Rio defeats Storm King in a fight but spares his life. Day 6. Recruit? Storm? No. Scrapnut Jules constructs a shack. Serrano practices her archery. Ruby makes a slingshot. Midsummer Midas scares Charlotte off. The Ice Queen discovers a cave. Jules hunts for other tributes. Cameo travels to higher ground. Gamora stalks Hazard. Middle Team Leader, Special Forces, Cuddle Team Leader, Mandalorian, and Chaos Origins track down and kill Healy. What have these 5 got against a banana? I don't understand it. Wow. Storm King goes hunting. Boba Fett, Recruit Carlos, the Visitor, and Tomato Head hunt for other tributes. Recruit Rio goes hunting. Poison Ivy constructs a shack. Lil Whip travels to higher ground. Graco chases Chimera. Recruit Ramirez spears 8-Ball in the abdomen. Meowskull steals from Sizzle while she isn't looking. The scientist throws a knife into Sky's chest. So 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ruby, Christina, Peely, 8-Ball, and Sky. Night 6. Poison Ivy kills Tomato Head as he tries to run. Well, they've really lost the war to the Burger now. Speed Force is dead, but Sizzle's still alive, I think. Bulwark Ruby thinks about home. The Ice Queen, Graco, Cameo, and Charlotte tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Recruit Carlos, Sizzle, Recruit Ramirez, Chimera, and the Visitor sleep in shifts. Meowskull destroys the scientist's supplies while he's asleep. Storm King stinks about winning. Special Forces are unable to start a fire and sees about warmth. Jules looks at the night sky. Mandalorian goes to sleep. Midsummer Midas, Gamora, and Hazard sleep in shifts. Scrap Night Jules thinks about home. Cuddle Team Leader Recruit Rio Chaos Origins discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Serrano screams for help. Boba Fett, Metal Team Leader, and Lil Whip discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Day 7. Chimera attacks Jules, but she manages to escape. Meowskull tends to Graco's wounds. Scrapnut Jules discovers a cave. The scientists and Recruit Carlos work together to drown Serrano, and Recruit Ramirez kills Mandalorian with hatchet. Chaos Origins receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bulwark Ruby tends to the Ice Queen's wounds. Cuddle Team Leader receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Recruit Rio, Poison Ivy, Storm King, and Midsummer Midas raid Boba Fett's camp while he's hunting. The Visitor tends to Sizzle's wounds. Cameo scares Gamora off. Special Forces and Charlotte work together for the day. Hazard tends to Lil Whip's wounds. Lil Team Leader questions her sanity. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tomato Head, Serrano, and the Mandalorian. Okay, Night 7. Cuddle Team Leader, Recruit Rio, and Little Team Leader cheerfully sing songs together. Chaos Origin convinces Gamora to snuggle with him. Sizzle finds a tree to rest. The Visitor lets Boba Fett into his shelter. Poison Ivy stays awake all night. The Ice Queen starts a fire. The scientist receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Scrapnut Jules stays awake all night. Cameo decapitates Meowskull with a sword. Storm King sets up camp for the night. Chimera tries to treat its infection. Wolverine Ruby and recruit Carlos huddle for warmth. Midsummer Midas recruit Ramirez and Charlotte sleep in shifts. Hazard and Lil Whip hold hands. Graco and Jules huddle for warmth. And the Special Forces go to sleep. Day 8. Storm King tries to sleep for the entire day. Sizzle spears Jules in the abdomen. Yep, you thought that Jules was probably going to win because you saw I saved it. No, she didn't. Scrapnut Jules overhears Chimera and Ice Queen talking in the distance. Poison Ivy severely slices Recruit Rio with a sword. Scientist makes a slingshot. Recruit Ramirez and Color Team Leader track down and kill Cameo. Metal Team Leader pretends to recruit Carlos's wounds. Charlotte receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Graco discovers a river. The Rooster receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hazard scares Boba Fett off. Gamora accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Chaos Origin sets an explosive for killing Special Forces and Wolverine Ruby. Midsummer Midas injures himself, and Lil Whip receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. So you have 7 cannon shots in the distance: Meowscles, Jules, Recruit Rio, Cameo, Gamora, Special Forces, and Wolverine Ruby. Night 8. Lil Whip and Ice Queen huddle for warmth. Sizzle lets Poison Ivy into her shelter. The Vista thinks about winning. Midsummer Midas questions his sanity. Cult Team Leader quietly hums. Charlotte tries to sing herself to sleep. Chimera defeats Scrapnut Jules in the fight, but spares her life. Graco cooks his food while putting his fire out. Chaos Origins begs for Metal Team Leader to kill him. She refuses, keeping Chaos Origins alive. Recruit Ramirez tends to Hazard wounds. Boba Fett accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Storm King defeats Recruit Carlos in a fight that spares his life. The Scientist receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Day 9. Cult Team Leader receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Lil Whip overhears Storm King and Midsummer Midas talking in the distance. Metal Team Leader unknowingly eats toxic berries. Recruit Carlos and Chaos Origins work together for the day. Graco and Chimera work together for the day. Unusual team. The Ice Queen and Charlotte split up to look for resources. Scrapnut Jules decapitates the visitor with a sword. Sizzle searches for a water source. Poison Ivy travels to higher ground. Recruit Ramirez, Hazard, and the Scientist get into a fight. The Scientist triumphantly kills both of them. Wow. 5 cannon shots can be had in distance. Boba Fett, Metal Team Leader, the Visitor, Recruit Ramirez, and Hazard. Okay. Night 9. Midsummer Midas tries to sing himself to sleep. The Ice Queen tries to sing herself to sleep. Lil Whip attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Sizzle, Charlotte, and Recruit Carlos start fighting even, but Charlotte runs away as Sizzle kills Recruit Carlos. Chaos Origin says awake all night. Cult Team Leader looks at the night sky. Scrapnut, Jules, and Chimera fight Poison Ivy and the Storm King. Scrapnut, Jules, and Chimera survive. Graco dies from an infection. The Scientist thinks about winning. The Feast. Sizzle decides not to go to the feast. Chaos Origins decides not to go to the feast. The Scientist, Midsummer Midas, and Charlotte get into a fight. The Scientist kills them both. Man, the Scientist is getting a lot of kills. Scrapnut Jules decides not to go to the feast. Continue decides not to go to the feast. Lil Whip decides not to go to the feast. The Ice Queen and Chimera decide to work together to get more supplies. Day 10. The Scientist diverts the Ice Queen's attentions and runs away. Sizzle strangles Cult Team Leader after engaging in a fist fight. Lil Whip forces Chimera to kill Scrapnut Jules or Chaos Origins. He refuses to kill, so Lil Whip kills him instead. There's 2 times Chimera has had a chance to kill Scrapnut Jules, and he hasn't taken either of them, and now he's dead. So, well, don't think Chimera really thought this one through. 8 cannon shots can be had in distance. Recruit Carlos, Poison Ivy, the Storm King, Graco, Midsummer Midas, Charlotte, Cult Team Leader, and Chimera. So, night 10 is next. The scientist throws a knife in Sizzle's head. Scrap Jules convinces the whip snuggle with her, and Chaos Origins kills the Cube Queen with her own weapon. No, Chaos Origins kills the Ice Queen with her own weapon. The Cube Queen died a long time ago. What the hell am I saying? So there's only 4 people left: the scientist, Scrap Jules, Lil Rep, and Chaos Origin. Day 11. Oh, we have 2 left. Scrap Jules kills the scientist for his supplies. Chaos Origins receives a hatchet on a sponsor, and Lil Whip dies from hunger. So it's between Scrap Jules and Chaos Origin. The first 4 cannon shots compared in distance. All 4 of these fought so hard but didn't quite make it. Sizzle, the Ice Queen, the scientist, and Lil Whip. So, will the winner be decided night 11? Yes! Chaos Origins accidentally steps on a landmine, meaning the winner is Scrap Jules from District 19! A Jules skin won, that's why I saved it. It wasn't the OG Jules, and it wasn't... where is she? Where is Peach Jules? It wasn't Beach Jules either. So here's the summary. I'm pretty sure you won't have time to read all this. But 11 days and 11 nights. No arena events. That's probably why it lasted so long. Yeah, 8 from Recruit Ramirez, 8 from the Scientist, 7 from Sizzle, 5 for Chaos Origins, 5 for Ruby, 4 for Cameo, 4 for Continuer, 4 for Poison Ivy, 4 for Remedy, 4 for Scrap Jules, 4 for Sunny, Speed for Hazard, Chimera, Blade, no, Hazard and Chimera, 2 for Blaze, Charlotte, Envoy, Gamora, Geometric Lil Whip, PD, Recruit Carlos, Rip and Ice Queen, 1 for Captain Marvel, Cloud Striker, Christina, Journey, Jules, Mandalorian, Battle Team Leader, Recruit Banshee, Recruit Rio, Scratch, Sky, Special Forces, Star-Lord, Storm King, and Tomato Head. You see the kill by statistics. Recruit Ramirez killed Catwoman 0, Rick, Cloud Striker, Beef Boss, Geometric, 8-Ball, Mandalorian Cameo. Scientist killed Chaos Agent Sky, surrounding Recruit Ramirez. Hazard, -7 minus Charlotte. Since I don't think I can be bothered to read all this. But it's here if you want them. You can just pause the video. Put 0 to 5 times speed. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So thank you.